Hello, greetings. That's right, I forgot I was going to do, put some stuff up. Yeah. Alright, greetings. Alright, posted that attack video this morning. It's like, I got up this morning, not know what to... Yeah, so last night, what got all this going, basically, is like, to go into a little bit more details is of, from the attack that happened yesterday. Where it's got to is like, I was thinking, it's like, I'm in Florida for absolutely no reason. It's like I want out of here, but it seems like I need to be here for something. I don't know what. And I remember, it's like, that's right, I forgot there's a military big deal is in the area, so it's like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because it used to be like one of the lead military bases. So on the way back from Orlando, I drove by one of the areas of his entrance. Has like, I don't know how many entrances it has, but I know of 3, but one's the main one. There's a back gate. I went to the back gate, and I just looked at it, and there was I just drove by it, no big deal. And there was a secluded place where you can live too. It's like, yeah, that's somewhere like where the elite would live or something like that. Whoever it might be, or generals, or whatever the hell it is. I didn't think much of it. And so I was going to explore more of it yesterday. I was going to put the bill and whatever her name is into the title, but I was going to go more into the military base stuff. And that was the plan. So the title will not be really the subject of the video, but either way. So that was a plan, and I saw a movie, and I was like, I didn't really want to see it, but I needed just to get out somewhere, just something different. So I didn't really want to see it. I didn't care, but just something different. So it's like a counsel or mental relaxation of some kind. It's sort of that. Sort of. Sort of. Movies today, could have been better, but oh well. Either way, so when I got back here, I did a video for the Patreon, and I started I was feeling kind of dead, so more than usual. Like I want to go, like I can lay down and go right to sleep. It's like, what the fuck is this? So I had the radio show, and I felt kind of out of it during that. I felt kind of I felt like energy or something coming from this direction. So, and when I was processing the radio show, I felt I laid down. I normally don't do that. I felt sick, like you have a cold. Well, it wasn't cold. I didn't have a cold. It was something similar to that, but it wasn't that. I knew something wasn't right. So answered questions, and then I did the Bill and Hillary thing. I thought that was the reason why I was feeling out of it. So I felt really bizarre during it, and then it just wasn't myself at all. And I went to bed and went right to sleep. Woke up in the morning, and then all of a sudden I just remembered. It's like, holy shit! I felt a lot better in the morning because I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel. I thought about taking cough medicine too, but it's like, then I'll be tired all day. Sometimes that happens. So it felt like I was sick, but it wasn't that. It was something to shut me down. But it's funny, all through that video yesterday, I did not mention anything I was going to go into. The main thing was Air Force Base stuff. And when I woke up, I remembered all that. It's like, oh crap, I completely forgotten. And it's like, crap, I got attacked, didn't I? Because that's the only thing I can pick up. Because like my memory, my mind was all being screwed with, basically. It's like, geez, that was a major, it was like a warning, I guess, something like that. Some reason they're not doing anything now, but of course I've been kind of out of it all day too, in some degree. So, yeah, it's this is, yeah. So, yeah, what I was gonna go into, the military bases obviously are not for the people. They're mostly keeping the matrix going. It's not like they can open the doors and let everybody walk in there, because they're protecting us from threats that they create. And also they're not our friends for sure. They might seem like they are. Obviously there's different layers of it. There's a top layer that think they're helping us. There's another layer that thinks they're helping us. And as you go further down to the dark sides, like you find out what's really going on. it's basically the shadow elites are using it obviously against us through, you know, removing thoughts and stuff like that and putting us to sleep, whatever it might be. So I guess I got a warning shot from what I'm gathering. So not that I'm going to drive by there and start screwing around or anything like that. But, you know, I get hit every day. I get hit by something. Every single day. Every time I do this stuff, I get hit. I'm getting hit every single day. I don't know what the deal is going on. But I can go to the best doctor in the world. I don't think anything's going to fix this. They want me out of the picture. That's for damn sure. So I'm reaching the right people, whatever it might be. I'm pissing them off. That's a good thing. I'm pissing off the dark at least. So yeah, it was just. I felt like I wasn't hearing myself, you know, at least through that last video. Even during the radio show, I was kind of doing the best I can to keep going. And so, and I felt, yeah, the sounds coming from the other side. You know, for the interview, you heard stuff coming from the phone. So there was manipulations somewhere going on. So yeah, the military stuff. What I feel is that the Lockheed Martins and Boeing, they control our government, and the money that you are seeing that they're getting, like we get this amount of money, it's all they get more than that. That's just what they're making public. So I believe these companies, Lockheed Martin's the biggest one. I believe Boeing's big, but I believe there's others that they don't mention that much, but that are running our government in secret, obviously. And there's obviously the wealthy that are running the military. There's layers of it, difficult to see. I believe Rumsfeld got an idea of what was going on. I keep getting an image in my head of all this stuff, so he knew what was going on. That doesn't mean all of them know, but he knew. So yeah, it's like a rich person's bag of tricks, basically. Using the government and all this to go against us to keep us shut down, obviously. But it's all through the military. Everybody has themselves a nice little military base somewhere. Mine's like 30 minutes away, something like that. So, yeah, I just feel that they're obviously keeping an eye on me more than they have before. So, I guess they keep thinking they're going to scare me, and I just get more intrigued. So, instead of being scared, I get closer to them. So, they don't like that. So expect more of this military stuff to come through, you know, subject matters to come through. And that's a weird thing. When that happened, I felt, geez. I remember that guy that was talking about, I forgot his name, it was on YouTube. He's not alive anymore. He was talking about child kidnapping, child trafficking. And he was actually taking people to court and stuff. And all of a sudden you see his health start getting worse and worse. And all of a sudden you see him dead. First thing I was thinking about during all this, like, jeez. So I don't know where this is all going. I don't know where, you know, I'm not going to go knock on their door. I don't think that's going to do anything. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to stop talking about any of those people. But, you know, this is an area that, you know, the military is not our friend, obviously. They use the police against us. They use the military as the main force of opposition for humanity, from what I feel. They're there, and it's, you know, worldwide they're kind of fighting. All the governments are kind of fighting each other using the military forces. Even the Vatican has a military. So it's like, you know, it's pretty obvious that it's, you know, keeping the elites safe at night, you can say. It's only going to last so long. I don't know what's next. I don't know if this stuff's going to start breaking down. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't have any answers. I don't know where any of this is going. I feel my guides or whoever it is helping me, keeping me out of harm's way. Sometimes you need to go through this type of stuff to see what's going on, you know, to kind of just take a hit and see what, you know, see what happens. It got my attention, that's for sure. Because the whole, yeah, that's right. I mean, all the things I was going to talk about all went away. So just talking about Bill and his skank lifestyle, which to F's means nothing. So, but the military stuff is, yeah, not good. Not a good energy, obviously. Reptilians, all different types of beings, grays, all sorts of stuff there. It's not just reptilians. Basically, the military itself is kind of like a cowardly energy. It depends on what level you're at. The higher levels of military obviously been taken over by alien forces, obviously like possessed. And there's nothing they can really do. Only thing they can do is really quit. For the most part. I mean, not all military is bad, but there's a good portion of that is just keeping the cartels going, keeping Mexico all screwed up. And obviously, the elites have a lot to do with this, but it has a lot to do with buying people off. Is really where it comes down to. People got bought off and continue the manipulations. People don't take the payouts. Things might be a little bit different, but maybe not. Well, yeah, it helps. When you don't get the bribes and all that, things would change. Things probably wouldn't be in this right now. The problem is a lot of people have just sold themselves out throughout forever, and here we are. So the military manipulations that are going, it has to use a lot of mind control, obviously. They invent all of these threats. It's all created, and it's just a kid's show basically. So when you have most of humanity doesn't work, they're trying to survive. They're going to Black Friday, but they're mostly trying to survive, just trying to do the best they can. But when you think about, like, if you remove the military presence from the planet, just remove it altogether, you probably feel like a breath of fresh air. And they created a lot of these cartels and stuff like that. So because of our economy, it's all manufactured. Everything's manufactured. It's just absolutely disgusting. So, but how to heal all this is it's going to take a long time. But having the military presence be released, but you have to remove the manipulations that they're causing. And that takes a while. I'm not sure where this is all going, but the eye of the needle is the military when it gets down to it. Not all of it, but the darker side of it. Let's put it that way. Most are just trying to make a living and doing the right thing, but there's a level of it where it's not doing any of that. It's creating problems and solving them. And Kennedy's, to lift that, but see, the military energies, obviously it's mostly mind control energies that they use, far superior than anything the NSA can ever do. When you get a human doing what they want you to do, it's a whole different story, and it's doing pretty well society wise. So how to shut this down, I don't know. Talk about it more, bring it up more, I don't know. They're not giving me full. I guess I'll find out. They do mind control on Trump. They do it with everyone. Media is an easy sell. The media has been sold out. A lot of those are clones in the media, the mainstream media. Of course, good luck on picking that one out. Apparently, the clones are done so well they would not even be able to pick up on it that clearly. Apparently, so yeah, it's all just a big joke. Basically, it's waiting for us to awaken to all this. So I guess. Put it this way, the more answers, the more truth you want, just keep putting that vibration out. Eventually, that'd be nice. More does unraveling. It always feels like there's a wall there. It's like you want to know more, but then you can't have it. But the military stuff, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to allow to come through. For us to. Obviously, Hollywood's mostly CIA. It's like a department of the CIA, basically the music industry part of the CIA. But the military is a brute force to basically put fear. And I believe also our government is controlled by the military, or at least by the shadow military. They say it's not ran by the military. You might want to think again. Well, they have different layers, obviously. They don't want to scare people, but then again, you start looking at this stuff. It's pretty. You can probably see what's going on. Yeah, they don't care about us, that's for sure. I don't think they do. We're pretty much all criminals about being on this planet. Look at it that way. We're all criminals, we're all born on this world, and we're scum. That's what I'm getting from them. So Yeah, we're all looking for information or action to change things, and nothing really ever happens. So we just got to do our best we can. Talk about chakras and horoscopes until our heads pop off. I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do? I mean, unless you have, even if you're high ranking in the government, there's only so much you can do there. So I don't know. Talk about it's the only thing I can get, at least right now. Some of these people need to start whistleblowing this stuff about them. I mean, imagine they have here and there, but I don't know, livelihood, family. I mean, I'm kind of a lone gun. I can, I'm not really worried about anything. I have no real connections anywhere really. I have my cats, but so I'm not really scared of these people. I got nothing to lose. So if I'm the one to bring in the information, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Channeled information. I'm so kind of shook up from all that yesterday. I was fine all day until around the evening time. I felt that's when I got the hit. It feels like it came from this direction, hit me. I don't know. Hit my chakra somewhere. Like I said, I get hit in different directions every day somewhere. I'm kind of used to it now. It's like no matter what I do, it's like there's always something here to knock me down. So, but that was pretty heavy. That was I feels like a warning shot from what I can gather. So I don't know if more information is going to come through or what, or if I guess you can say changes in the air. It'd be nice to see some change every once in a while, and maybe more of the alien energies will start to come through possibly. I mean, I get visions, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Like visions of like reptilians starting to appear here, maybe even Zetas possibly. That would be interesting, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But I do feel their energies for sure. And I mean, there will be a time where these beings are seen in our physical form, but who knows when the hell that'll be. So, but hey, who knows? 2019, who knows? Yeah, I feel pretty jolted by that. I guess I'm trying to get more attention, trying to get attention to me or something like that too, I guess, as a part of it. There's different reasons for it. But man, let me tell you, yesterday I just did not feel like myself at all. I was thinking it was a Bill and Monica crap, but it's like, that's not why. So yeah, Lockheed Martin, the executives, the top executives, you might not be able to find it, but yeah, that's where all that elitist stuff is. That's where they hide themselves. I mean, yeah, the leader in another dimension, but it doesn't really help us here. It's like, I mean, yeah, they're in another dimension, but what about the ones that are physically here? And I don't think it's just emotion where aliens are learning from us. I think it's a lot of different layers that they're not really revealing right now, that they're learning from us or getting from us. Our DNA to create different species somewhere else in the universe, not just us here. It's not just us. They've taken our DNA and done other things too in other places, definitely. Humans in other places, the galaxy and the universe, most likely. But yeah, with the let's see here, the manipulations of most of, I mean, let's put it this way, at least what I feel is like you remove like the negative military energies and allow more of the ascension energies to come through. If people want to celebrate Black Friday, go right ahead. Knock yourself out. But the rest of us that don't care about any of that crap or modern society, the pop culture. Jeez, it's like a nightmare here, isn't it? It's like, jeez, it's like a bad movie. It just keeps on going on and on and on. But you never know. I mean, change is upon us. You never know. They're not giving me details, but you never know where we start to have a major shift, where alien energies becomes more part of our society. It's a possibility. That would be nice. Somewhere, anything's possible. Obviously, the military they're keeping all this stuff secret. At least there's a level of it that's keeping keeping the aliens from being seen too. Telling you, do not show yourself, we're gonna kick your ass. I get a lot of that. You know, they can shoot. They have fourth-dimensional weapons. They can shoot them down. So it doesn't mean we'll see them here, but it feels like they do have the capability of it. So yeah, there's a fourth-dimensional military that's not for the people. That is connected to the third-dimensional cabal, and yeah, it's definitely humans. We're just a bunch of animals. Basically, we don't matter. That's going to change over time. I just have to wait and see is what I get. I mean, just changes in the air. That's all I got. Change is in the air. Aliens, possibly, because this old reality that we're living in is kind of a joke, right? So eventually, it's going to hit a flat tire, and we're going to a new timeline. So, but you just have to wait and see. Patience. It's, you know, it's a high possibility we'll shift out of this eventually, out of this not knowing, and at least have acknowledgement of who's here, more mainstream instead of just all conspiracies and all that, because there is positive within the military to allow positive change. So you just have to give things, like what we're ready for. We're getting ready for a shift, and that might be it. I don't know. Who knows? It'd be nice. It feels like that would be. It feels like we're getting close to that. More of an alien awareness here of some shape or form. At least alien UFO stuff becoming a little bit more, you know, allowed to be heard about. Feels like at least something. Maybe not visitation, but more of the leaks or something like that. But nothing, you know, nothing's coming. Nothing happens. But you never know. Yeah, we're definitely in a shift that is not what we're used to. Doesn't mean anything is going to be revealed. They're not really going into details, but just kind of go with the flow. So yeah. 2019 feels like it's a year of what we're not used to. Like, we're almost like going into a new era, and a new era is, I don't know, which would think would be more awareness of the alien beings here. However they want to start bringing that, you know, you have the secret space program, you have this and that, but more as it go into more of the mainstream. Yeah, I mean, they've already had astronauts talk about this stuff here and there, but usually it's blacked out. So it's hard to say where this is all going. So, but we are. It's like December is a month of getting us ready for next year. So yeah, changes in the way. Let's see, Lockheed Martin. Yeah, because I've said this before about Lockheed Martin in Orlando, where there's the international drive, all the tourism is. It's kind of like it's similar to like Las Vegas Strip. Maybe not as glamorous, but it's similar to that, where everything's there. And like not too far away, there's Lockheed Martin, and it's huge. It's like a military installation. I mean, it has a guard out front. How would I know that? I drove right into it on accident twice. Even, I don't know if he threatened me, but he said, no, you know this is private property. He's like, shit, there's no way to turn around. He's like, it's really strange. Get on you think you're going in the right direction, and you end up going in the wrong direction. You know, there's a road you can't get off of. If you don't, you know, and they don't make it easy to get off that road. And when you see Lockheed Martin, you can't just turn around and go back. You got to go straight, and you go right into where their, you know, their checkpoint is for their security. And it's like a couple blocks away from the International Drive. I mean, it looks like the military. You're gonna wonder why. So, yeah, there might. I mean, that's see, Lockheed Martin is obviously found. I mean, it's alien. Yeah, all the black projects and all that is obviously ran through there. Just You know, I mean, they pay these people well to keep them all quiet. I mean, it's like they give them the good life. You get a wife, you get kids. You say anything, it all goes away. And how many people are going to say, yeah, sure? Not many. So, you know. So, yeah, it's hopefully we're going to a time of, I mean, we do have whistleblowers that talk about Area 51. That's great and everything. But we needed something bigger. I mean, that's great and everything. Great for the alien, you know, groups, but, you know, it's kind of the same information, kind of recycled in a lot of ways. Well, we needed a major shift, more mainstream stuff, where the mainstream can't shut it down anymore. So, I don't know. I feel like I just gotta wait. Just wait. It feels like we're heading in that direction, more alien disclosure information. But it feels like it'd be more like documents, whistleblowers, something like that. But there's no time frame on it. Like with Hollywood, you know, with all the pedophile stuff, a lot of those people are either dead or dead. It's like, or just terrified. But I think most of them are dead. That can really go into this stuff, or just Hollywood executives that can care less. So there's a lot of, there's a Hollywood elite that is Illuminati. Steven Spielberg's connected to. I don't think George Lucas is a part of it, but he's kind of an outsider. But now they're destroying Star Wars because Disney's obviously a part of it. Disney is spending like all this money to keep their theme parks, you know. Disney and them they're spending all this money to keep the third dimension relevant. They're not just there to improve their parks. They're there to keep the show going on. They got to keep spending to keep the third dimension people in the Matrix, obviously. So when people start waking up and poking holes in all of it, you start to see it. Because that's why I go to those places, because that's where the control is. You go to a nice park and connect to Buddha and all that's great, but you go to the theme park, that's where all the garbage is. You got to go where the trash is. And that's the manipulators that are running the show. So that's why I do it. Maybe not popular, whatever it might be. After all, I'm dead long ago. Maybe I'll take more serious out of it, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know where this is all going to go. I'm not going to go and do anything crazy or anything like that, but I'm just going to keep talking about this stuff. That's about it. So, if I get attacked by something else, like I say, I get attacked every day, so. But that was pretty heavy yesterday, I'm sure. I'm not bragging about being attacked either, because that's not fun. It sucks. It sucks. So, yeah, I don't know it feels like some kind of whistleblower energies are coming, but who knows? You know, you connect to this stuff and nothing happens, nothing ever happens, but you never know. I don't know what to do. I just keep doing the same thing. I mean, I'm not getting to go anywhere, do anything. I'm not, go to Area 51 to stand outside and look at that building. That's not going to do you any good. Yeah, there's definitely controls around there. Around here, mostly Anunnaki. There are reptilians here, mostly Anunnaki. At least in my area. Yeah, my area, Tampa, is a sewer. The energies here is just disgusting here. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like, maybe there's black projects here somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it. It's not. I would not recommend anybody living here. I'm here. I was born here. Can't stand it here. I would never recommend anybody moving here ever. Not even visiting. I wouldn't visit this place. My life depended on it. Yeah, this area is a sewer. It truly is. Tampa Bay area. Maybe Miami is alright. I felt like reptilian stuff there, but this area is horrible. That's why I don't go to the beaches. I can care less. It's like it's a sewer. It's like the beaches. I don't care. This place sucks. I go to Orlando. It's not perfect, but it's a reliever. I feel better, even if it sucks there too. But here it's worse. Yeah, this is definitely. It has mafia here. I don't know where black projects are here. I would explain a lot of stuff. I don't know where. They're not underwater. Or maybe they are. Actually, they probably are. But there's something here. it's not. I don't really look at it that often. It's not like I can prove anything. But there is. This is like a dark vortex in this area. I was born here. I can't stand it here for anything. If this part of Florida was thrown to the bottom of the ocean, I think it'd be better for everyone. That has not happened. That's a thing about this area. We dodge hurricanes here. We might have had a hurricane come here last year. Still survived though. We're better off than the Panhandle. So it's a strange area here. So they're protecting something here, somewhere. So yeah, it's like a dark vortex. It's like kind of been. I mean, I'm here for a reason. That's what got me all of this. I was like, why the hell am I here still? It's like I'm in Florida. It's like, yeah, it's great here. Yeah, it sucks. So the weather's okay, I guess, but just the energies here are just terrible. So I mean, yeah, there's mafia here. Al Capone was here, but he was in Chicago. I mean, Chicago was no paradise either. I wouldn't want to live there either, but I definitely don't want to live here. If I had to choose, I wouldn't choose either one of them. But yeah, Chicago, I don't like the energies there either. It's okay to visit, I guess, but I don't want to be there very long. So, but here it's just. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there are black projects in this area, no doubt. Obviously, you have the, because this Air Force base is like one of the major ones for Iraq, and it's like I can't find a lot of information, but it's like one of the main ones. You wouldn't think that, but it is. Like all the main for Iraq in 2003, it did a lot of the orders came to here, and I guess the orders are sent out, but the main deploying was here. I don't know, but this is a major area for it for sure. So yeah, it's creepy. But yeah, if there's black projects here, I wouldn't doubt it. But possibly another dimension, not giving me a clear indication for a good reason. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, this is like a hideout area. This is where the garbage comes to hide. Yeah, this is where all the elite trash comes. I mean, literally. I mean, it feels that way. It feels just. It has a lot of low energy. It's not just the people living here. Yes, it's a crummy area in some areas, but there's something else here. Nowhere is perfect. There's something. Even the name of Tampa is just. Ugh. The whole place needs to be just thrown out. It's just. I mean, the area I live in is in St. Pete, and it's still kind of fake. It feels fake. Bunch of fakeness everywhere. Fake people, fake energy. It's camouflaging the garbage that's in across the pond. So, yeah, elitist trash is here, no doubt. I guess I'll find out eventually. I don't really dive into it, but I guess it's time to start taking out the garbage, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So spiritually, I'll connect to it, but I'm not going to go knock on anybody's door or anything like that. I'm not going to go to the military and screw around with that. That's not going to do anything. I mean, all I did was drive by the damn thing. It's like, no big deal. People do it all the time. I do it, and I get freaking attacked. So, of course, I went there today, too. I was curious. It's like, I didn't think they were going to do it again. They did. So, but obviously, they're monitoring. So, I'm not too worried about them. So, yeah, who needs Google Home? Just talk about these people. They'll be tuning in and listening to everything through satellite technologies. You don't need Google Home to do that. It's like, you have something a lot better. You have satellites from space doing this shit. So, yes, the phone is part of it, but I think they have something a lot more powerful than that. Shit. So, yeah, if you're on their little list, they're going to keep a track of you. You don't have to worry about Alexa or Google Home. Hell, you can be outside and talk to somebody. You can be out in the middle of the forest somewhere. They can hear your ass. So, you know, no getting away from that. So, alright. Yeah. So, I guess we'll find out. I'll see if I can. Yeah, I'm kind of juggled, and I'll see if I can channel anybody tomorrow. I don't feel like channeling anybody today. Kind of technically did a little bit. I'm not worried about anything. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this means that we're going to get more, more things to start happening instead of nothing. We got nothing down. We've mastered nothing. Nothing happening. We have mastered that. So how about something start happening? I mean, I don't feel like going to Washington and knocking on anybody's door or anything like that, and I'm not really getting any information to do anything. So just wait. The art of waiting. It sucks, but I mean, I hope something will change for us to get out of this. Whatever this is. Yeah, I mean, making a break from Alcatraz isn't easy, but it feels like the time more awake. It feels like more alien stuff's gonna come through. I don't know when. I would say soon. If it is, I keep seeing a document more like that. I mean, it's something. Maybe whistleblowers. I don't know. They're not being very clear. NASA starts. Awake. Who knows? It's just. Who knows? So, alright, thank you for tuning in. I don't think this is very informative. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I try to channel a little bit more tomorrow. We'll talk about horoscopes or something if everything else fails. God, is that exciting? God, is that boring? But some people it works for it, doesn't work for me. So if I pick up on it, yeah, the Black Project stuff, yeah, it's all Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and you can say SpaceX is involved with it too. But yeah, whoever receives government funding is giving you an idea where the elite are, where the elite. And not to say if a hot dog stand gets a government funding, okay, that might not be involved, but any aerospace companies involved with government is the elite or somewhere involved. Give you more, yeah, they're there somewhere. Like they bring in money from the government to fund their company that they're going to control, and then they control the government through that, whatever it might be. So yeah, there's a higher hand over the U.S. government, or it's invisible, or wherever it is. Well, before I go, yeah, I feel around the Pentagon, that is where the elite do all their orders, obviously, to rule humanity. And they do it in a way where they feel it's all justified, but it's not really, But usually it's just people with a thick wallet. I guess you can say that Walmart, the big money family there, is involved too, because I imagine they get government funding somehow. McDonald's, I know it sounds weird, but maybe not. They get funding in somehow to basically make our food crap, to poison us. So when you think about that, I don't think McDonald's runs the government, but it's definitely being controlled by it. So when you think about that, yeah, it's all shadow energies, obviously. Yeah, for McDonald's to exist, mind control is on it. Just trying to mutate us into this creatures they can control. Well, yeah, they screw us up, so when they do mind control energies, it's easier for us to connect. If you're a vegan, or I don't know if vegan ever works either, but if you're at a higher vibration, these controls don't work so well. So, either way, jeez. So yeah, I mean, you can have Alexa. I don't have my Google thing on anymore, but I don't think it matters. It's like, you don't need to have one. They're still listening in, depending on who you are. Like me, they're probably listening, that's for sure, but not going to get much from me. So, alright, much love, everyone. Blessings, and have a great night. Take care.